Okay, we're on.
Right, hi. So making good progress still. The interior of the nave is now 90% complete. So we're just working into this northwest corner now just to clear the final bits and pieces. All the archaeological clearance has been done, apart from just around the base of the font where we can't quite get to yet because there's still some material at high level that is slightly dangerous, so we need to keep clear of that area. But yeah, we're tidying up, salvage some brickwork, salvage some of the timber work. We've got the chancel area just behind me. I'm afraid the pulpit is not going to survive, but I think followers of YouTube videos probably already know that.
Yeah.
But the chancel floor is still there, as I think you can just see. It looks better. I was saying to somebody the other day, it looks better from 20 or 30 feet away. When you get close up, it's not quite so good.
Yeah, you can see the stones lifting.
So it's in quite a poor condition, really.
What's happened to the colour? Is that because of the heat, or?
It is. I'm not an expert on this, but what they were telling me is that they wonder whether, when it was laid, whether the colours weren't strong enough, and they've tried to add colouring to the pattern, and then the heat has actually caused that to leach out. So it'd be interesting to know when they do a professional clean on it, just to see what the base colour is.
Right.
But it's clearly an overlay. You can see in the corner here there's another floor that was underneath it. Now it's likely that the tiled floor was taken up in order to put this down, but it might be overlaid over the top, so we'll find out. But certainly this is a later floor.
Right.
And just how usable it's going to be, I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. Certainly up on the high altar area, though, that's in good condition. That's the bit that will definitely be able to keep if.
Yeah. Although of course we did have the subsiding problem.
Yes, I'm not saying it won't be in the same position, but it's still there and it's still salvageable and still of significance.
Yeah.
So we've got that.
And of course, those white bits over the middle stone motifs there are the conservation sort of papier-mâché stuff, aren't
yes,
they?
our conservationist Patricia has put protective material on there just to consolidate the surface so that it can be looked at more carefully when we've got dry conditions.
Yeah.
So we're in the process of the design for the protection to this area is now just about complete, and we'll get a price from the contractor to get this done hopefully next week or the week after, so that this then will be finished for the time being while we work out where we're going.
Great.
In the same time frame, this will all be cleared, so this will all be ready. I've then just got a small headache with the tower to finish.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll be able to move on with a scheme to take the tower repairs on, almost rolling straight on the back of this. So very much looking forward to that.
Great. Yeah. So what's the state with the baptistry, the Duckworth Chapel?
The baptistry itself, the interior of it is in quite good condition, given what we've gone through. So that's all intact.
Is it possible to wander down and have a look?
Shall we have a wander down? Watch the steps as you're going. You stick to the main power valve.
Okay.
So the floor is extant, and the walls are there. There's even a bit of carpet, I think, still left, but not in very good condition. What has happened though is that the gutters and the dam pipe that serve that area have become blocked in the last week or so. I'm not sure why. In that, so they're clearing those at the moment. Because as you'll see in a moment, we've got a little bit of water inside on the floor, so I want to get that out.
Let's just have a look at the irony of the fire extinguisher still being there. Yes. Much as you were.
So, as you can see, the gates are still intact, the floor is still intact, and the structure itself is still sound, even the windows are intact. So, I think we'll be able to reinstate this without too much difficulty.
Yeah, lots of smoke damage and dirt though, isn't there?
It will clean.
Gosh. And it smells horrible.
It takes a while for that to dissipate. I mean, we've been a year now in the open air and it's still not right, is it?
No.
It will come.
Yeah. Be interesting to know what's left in the cupboard of doom.
There are some things in there, I haven't tried bringing them out. There's some folders in there. I don't know, it looks like drawing work that somebody might have been doing. Was it children's playing material?
That was Paint and Sip.
Paint and Sip,
Yeah,
right, okay.
that was adults.
Adults. I haven't seen the contents of the folders, but I can see that there are some folders that look like they've been used for artwork, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure what condition they're in, to be honest. But they're still there. If there are any works of art.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's not going to be very much that's salvageable in there. And our lovely picture of the Annunciation.
I'm afraid that has seen better days.
Yes. That was actually a print from a Ukrainian artist. I saw it online just after the war in Ukraine started, and I hadn't realised it was a Ukrainian artist. I got in touch with her to say, could we buy a copy?
Yes.
And she said, well, I can send you the electronic file, but I can't actually do any copies at the moment because they're in my studio in Kiev. And that was the first I realised that it was a Ukrainian piece. So she did send me the thing, and I got it printed out.
We can do something more.
Yeah.
So when you look back at
Yeah. But it's good to see that what's left of the font has now been protected.
yes, we'll get a proper scheme of protection through there. Just waiting for the architect to finish his drawings this week,
Yeah.
and then we'll get that installed
Okay.
over the next fortnight.
Great.
And
I
then
mean,
we're ready for
this-
the vision to take us forward.
Yes. Yeah.
So looking forward to developing that with you.
Yeah. That's the exciting part. Yeah. I mean, this is the first time I've been up at this end, so I only saw the font from standing up at the east end, and
Right.
it didn't look in great condition from up there.
No, it's not, I'm afraid. It's not. Elements of it, I'm sure could be conserved, and we could put it back, but it'll be a lot of replacement bits of stone in order to recreate it. So
Right.
we need to look at the significance of it and understand why it's in that position, because I know it's moved. Whether it's the original font, I'm not sure yet whether it is or not. But we need to understand the significance of that further before we can decide exactly what to do and how to move forward with it.
Yeah.
But at the moment, what's left of it is protected, and as soon as we can get the materials from the high level part of the tower out, we can safely uncover it and do the conservation work that we need in order to understand that.
Great. Yeah. Well, I think it's been in 3 different positions.
3, right,
Because
okay.
it was in here at one point,
Yes.
in the baptistry. Then I think it might have started out where it is now, but then it's been in the baptistry, and it's also been in that bit there, and sort of
Okay, yep, just down towards the vestry.
yeah. Because there was a big chunk of stone there
Right.
at one point.
Was that the step
Yeah.
beside it, is it?
Yeah, and people had told me that it had been sort of moved from there
Right.
to where it is now. I think in
Oh.
Aidan Plessen's time, he wanted it put into its proper place.
Indeed, indeed. Well, whether it'll stay in the proper place or whether it'll have another
Well,
step in its journey, we will find out.
It depends what the proper place is, because we can't even be certain at this stage that the church will have the same sort of interior
Indeed.
orientations, do we? So, it was a font being at the entrance to the church is absolutely correct as far as I'm concerned, but we can't guarantee that that is where the entrance to the church will be.
Will be,
so,
no. The next chapter.
yeah. Great, thank you.
Very welcome.